Welcome to the Dragon's Den. My name is Leo Drake and thank you for spending part of your day with me. Please consider subscribing as it is free and I will not place a bounty on your head. If you enjoyed the video, click the like button and ring the notification bell to be notified when I post a new video. In this video, we are reviewing the Dollars trilogy. I will be discussing the movies during this video, so consider this your one and only spoiler warning. There are 3 movies in this list, so let's get to it. We start with A Fistful of Dollars from 1964. Sergio Leone directed all 3 films in this series. Joe, played by Clint Eastwood, rides into San Miguel, where everyone is either rich or dead. In the town are 2 rival families, the Rojos and the Baxters. Joe believes there is money to be made in a town like this, and he announces himself as a dangerous man and hired gun. He observes Ramon Rojo double-cross the army in a trade of gold for guns. Joe seeks to play the rival families off against each other so he can make money. Ramon is a dangerous man, and while the sheriff, John Baxter, would prefer peace, there is no chance of that. Joe tries to help a working girl called Marisol, but is caught by Ramon and beaten. After escaping, Joe is transported out of town in a coffin, but his barman friend and Marisol remain in danger in the town from Ramon, so he returns wearing armour to protect him against his enemy's bullets, before the film ends in a big firefight. Spaghetti westerns are a subgenre of western films shot outside of Hollywood in Europe, mainly in Italy. They have lower budgets and distinctive styles. Sergio Leone's trilogy may well be the best-known spaghetti western films, and with very good reason. The music in this film is good, with solid performances from a stoic Clint Eastwood, who would go on to perfect this over the years. This film feels highly influenced by the Japanese film Yojimbo, which came out 3 years earlier in 1961. Fistful of Dollars is a very solid Western movie, and I give it 3.5 out of 5 stars. For a Few Dollars More came out in 1965, the following year. In this film, Clint Eastwood's character is known as Monko. It is the same person, but as a travelling bounty hunter, he goes by several different names. After the films were made, promoters labelled this trilogy The Man with No Name, even though Clint Eastwood's character sports a different name in each film, as they hoped to make the character more mysterious. Many of the previous films' characteristics are carried over to this film, but the biggest difference is the introduction of Lee Van Cleef's character, Colonel Douglas Mortimer, who is also a bounty hunter. The movie starts with both men bringing in bounties and being attracted by the highest reward for El Indio, a criminal seeking to rob the largest bank in El Paso. Monko and Colonel Mortimer agree to an alliance to tackle El Indio's gang. Monko goes undercover by rescuing one of El Indio's men from jail and helps rob the bank, which only increases the criminal's value. The gang is forced to wait out the heat after the robbery. In the final scene, Colonel Mortimer shoots El Indio as we learn the madman killed his sister and he leaves the bounty for Monko to collect. El Indio is a good villain played by the same actor who played Ramon Rojo in the previous film, although they are separate characters. The introduction of Colonel Mortimer as a second bounty hunter, rival, and sometime ally for Clint Eastwood's character adds an extra element and angle to this film. With Lee Van Cleef's performance, I give For a Few Dollars More 4 out of 5 stars. The Good, the Bad and the Ugly from 1966. The only place I can start is by mentioning Morricone's iconic music in this film. The way it brilliantly adds to the drama and is now so identifiable, it truly is one of the greatest pieces of music in movie history. Lee Van Cleef returns as the deadly bounty hunter often referred to as Angel Eyes for his expert marksmanship. He is seeking a name for his employer when he hears mention of a missing military cash box supposedly carrying $200,000. Angel Eyes kills the informant and his employer, making him bad guy.
When I'm paid, I always see the job through.
Tuco, played by Ellie Wallach, is the ugly guy, a career criminal and survivor who is brought in by Clint Eastwood, now referred to as Blondie, for the $2,000 reward. The pair are in cahoots and Blondie frees Tuco before he is hung. Angel Eyes is seeking more information on the missing cash box and comes across Blondie and Tuco running their scam in a different town. But Blondie believes the profit has hit its peak and leaves Tuco alone in the desert. Angel Eyes is searching for a man named Bill Carson who re-enlisted and whose unit travelled to Santa Fe. Tuco survives the desert and seeks revenge on Blondie. Tuco seeks to hang Blondie in his hotel room but is interrupted by army cannon fire. However, Tuco catches up with Blondie and takes him out to the desert. Tuco is distracted by a stagecoach which is full of dead men. After robbing them, Tuco is surprised to find one of them still alive. Bill Carson tells Tuco the location of the missing cash box, buried in a cemetery. But before he can reveal the grave where the gold is hidden, he asks for water. Tuco rushes to his horse, but on his return, Bill Carson is dead. Fortunately, Blondie has gotten the grave name from the soldier and is worth more alive. Tuco and Blondie agree a terse alliance to work together and find the gold. There is a great scene where Tuco and Blondie's route is blocked by soldiers, and Tuco believes the soldiers are wearing grey uniforms because of the dust from the road. Instead, they are blue uniforms, and both men are captured as prisoners of war. Tuco is dressed in Bill Carson's stolen uniform and using his name. This gets the attention of Angel Eyes as he joined the camp as a sergeant chasing the same missing cash box. Angel Eyes tortures the information from Tuco and seeks to claim the $3,000 reward on his head. Angel Eyes knows Blondie will not talk, so they make an agreement to share the gold. Tuco escapes the train and reunites with Blondie against Angel Eyes. Tuco and Blondie are arrested by the army again and blow up a bridge wanted by both sides in the Civil War.
Never seen so many men wasted so badly.
Tuco and Blondie share their own parts of the information regarding the missing cash box, and Tuco immediately betrays his counterpart who was expecting it. This leads to a great scene where Tuco runs across the cemetery with Morricone's fantastic music once again elevating everything. Eventually we get a standoff between the three gunslingers and Blondie shoots Angel Eyes, having already tampered with Tuco's gun. Tuco digs where Blondie tells him to and they find the gold. Blondie hangs Tuco from a tree as he rides off with his half of the money. He turns around and shoots the rope, releasing Tuco and once again leaving him in the desert, this time with a fortune. The Good, the Bad and the Ugly is nearly 3 hours long, though it does not feel like it. Each movie in this series gets better and better, with this film reaching a great crescendo. One of the best westerns of all time, expertly directed, acted, and the music is perfection. I give The Good, the Bad and the Ugly 4.5 out of 5 stars. Thank you for watching. Let me know your favourite Western movie in the comments down below. If you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel, give it a like and share it. I'm looking to post a new video every Monday, so be sure to come back for that and click the link on screen to watch another of my videos. Until next time, hoorah!